Our second guided practice is here, so if you want to again pause the video and then come back when you're ready to write down the solution. So we're told that a man walks from A to B and then from B to C. We're given the displacement of A to B, which is 6I plus 4j metres, and a displacement from B to C, which is 5I subtract 12j metres. So part A, what is the magnitude of the displacement from A to C? We're going to use our knowledge of vectors. So to find out the vector of A to C, that is equal to AB plus B to C. So A to C, we've got 6I plus 4j plus 5I subtract 12j. 6I plus 5I, that's 11I. 4j subtract 12j, that's subtract 8j. So that's our vector of the displacement from A to C. We now need to find the magnitude of that vector. So we're going to find the magnitude by doing the square root of 11 squared plus negative 8 squared. Again, you can use your calculator for that, and you should get an answer of 13.6 kilometres. That should actually say metres there. Apologies, I put kilometres. It should say metres because our question, the displacements are given in metres. Now for part B, we're asked to find the total distance that the man has walked from A to C. So we need to remember that the distance from A to C, which we found in part A, is not the same as the total distance travelled. So AC, where we found the displacement, that's not going to be the same as the total distance. So the total distance, that is equal to, we'd find the distance from A to B, so the magnitude of the distance from A to B, and we would add the magnitude of the distance from B to C. So it's as if we've gone from A to B and then to C. So if, for example, our vectors looked like this, A, B and C, we'd be going from A to B and B to C to get that total distance. However, the total displacement would be going straight from A to C. So the magnitude of the distance AB, we've got the square root of 6 squared plus 4 squared, which is 7.21 metres. And the distance from B to C, we've got 5 squared plus negative 12 squared, which is equal to 13 metres. So our total distance is equal to 13 plus 7.21, which is 20.21 metres. Now this answer seems correct because our total distance is greater than our total displacement, which should be the case.